Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, bringing you the latest update on one of the most exciting young talents in women's tennis today. All eyes are now on Alexandra Eala as she prepares to make a strong statement at the Guangzhou Open, a tournament that could mark a turning point in her season and potentially redefine her 2025 campaign. After showing flashes of brilliance in her recent Asian swing, the young Filipina star is set to do something she hasn't done since her impressive appearance at the Championships, Wimbledon, earlier this year. This story has captured the attention of fans and analysts around the tennis world, and it's not just because of her undeniable talent, but also because of the timing, the momentum, and the stakes involved in this crucial stretch of the season. Alex Eala's journey through the 2025 tennis calendar has been a story of growth, ambition, and resilience. From early season challenges to mid-year breakthroughs, she has faced top competition and responded with maturity beyond her years. Her appearance at Wimbledon was a standout moment, as she displayed a level of composure and shot-making that made the tennis community take serious notice. But after that strong showing, she spent weeks recalibrating her game, adjusting her schedule, and preparing for what she believes will be her most important run yet on the WTA Tour. Now, as the Guangzhou Open draws near, she is not only aiming to go deep into the draw but also to do something she hasn't done in months: play back-to-back main draw events at this level with a focus on winning and sustaining momentum. What makes this moment so important is the context surrounding it. The Asian swing has traditionally been a fertile ground for rising stars to make their mark. For Alex, it represents a chance to accumulate ranking points, gain confidence, and sharpen her game before the season winds down. After completing her stint at the Suzhou Open, where she battled hard and impressed many with her fighting spirit, her transition to Guangzhou is expected to be seamless. She's entering this tournament with a mix of determination and optimism, knowing fully well that her next steps could shape her ranking trajectory and her reputation on the global stage. Since Wimbledon, Alex hasn't played consecutive top-level tournaments where she's fully healthy, match-fit, and mentally locked in. That's why this Guangzhou campaign carries a sense of freshness and urgency. It's not just about playing matches. It's about building a winning streak, learning to handle pressure in successive rounds, and proving she can sustain her level against quality opponents over an extended stretch. For young players trying to establish themselves, this kind of test is invaluable. Her team knows it, the tennis world knows it, and most importantly, Alex herself knows it. Observers have pointed out that her decision to enter Guangzhou after Suzhou reflects a strategic mindset. Rather than taking extended rest or shifting to a lower-tier event, she's diving straight into a WTA 250-level tournament, a sign of her growing confidence and hunger to challenge herself. She's no longer content with just good performances. She wants results. She wants wins. She wants titles. And to achieve that, she's putting herself in situations where she can push her limits. The Guangzhou Open has been a launchpad for many talented players over the years. Its hard courts are known for rewarding aggressive baseliners who can take control of rallies early, something Alex has steadily incorporated into her game. Her forehand has become a major weapon, allowing her to dictate points and pressure her opponents. Coupled with her improved movement and defensive anticipation, she's evolving into a more complete player. Coaches and analysts have noted the difference in her footwork since Wimbledon: quicker, more precise, and better timed to meet the ball on the rise. Her training block after Wimbledon was crucial. It was during this period that she and her team focused on increasing consistency while keeping her natural aggressiveness intact. She worked extensively on serve placement, aiming to create more free points and avoid long baseline exchanges against stronger opponents. These tactical shifts are expected to pay off in Guangzhou, especially against players who like to extend rallies and test her patience. One of the most exciting aspects of Alex's approach heading into this tournament is her mental outlook. She has spoken in recent interviews about embracing the challenge of facing seasoned players and viewing every match as an opportunity to learn and prove herself. Gone are the days when she simply entered tournaments to gain experience. Now she's entering them with a clear objective: to win. Fans in the Philippines and across Asia are buzzing with anticipation. Social media has been flooded with messages of support as Alex embarks on this new chapter of her Asian swing. Her growing popularity is undeniable, not just because of her talent but because of the way she carries herself on and off the court. She has become a symbol of hope and pride for many young athletes back home, inspiring them to dream big and work hard. Guangzhou also provides a different kind of environment compared to her previous tournaments. The conditions are fast, the crowds enthusiastic, and the field competitive. This creates a perfect setting for Alex to showcase her evolution as a player. Tennis pundits have pointed out that her ability to adjust quickly to different conditions will be key to her success. If she can impose her rhythm early in matches and maintain her confidence through tight moments, she could very well produce one of her best runs of the year. Of course, challenges await. The draw at Guangzhou is expected to feature a mix of top 50 players, rising stars, and crafty veterans, a blend that can test any player's game. But this is exactly the kind of challenge Alex has been preparing for. Unlike earlier in the season when inexperience sometimes showed in pressure moments, she now carries more matches under her belt and a clearer understanding of how to navigate these battles. Her coach and support team have emphasized the importance of staying composed, trusting her shots, and believing in the process. One area where Alex has shown visible improvement is her ability to turn defense into offense. In past tournaments, she sometimes relied heavily on counterpunching, which left her vulnerable against power hitters. Now she's more assertive, willing to take the initiative even when stretched. This kind of confidence is what separates good players from great ones. It's what allows young stars to take that next step and start winning on a consistent basis. Many tennis experts see this Guangzhou campaign as a defining moment in Alex's season. After showing she can compete at Grand Slam level during Wimbledon, the next step is to prove she can replicate that level in tour events week after week. That's how rankings are built. That's how reputations are cemented. And that's how champions are made. Her schedule has been carefully crafted for this purpose. By playing in Suzhou and Guangzhou back-to-back, she's giving herself the chance to stay in match rhythm, avoid long breaks, and build momentum. In tennis, momentum is everything. Players who catch fire during this part of the season often ride that wave into bigger tournaments, and close the year with strong results. It's also worth noting that Alex is at a stage in her career where every match can impact her rankings significantly. Wins here could propel her closer to direct entry into more prestigious events next season. That kind of progress can open doors, from main draw entries at WTA 1000 tournaments to higher seeding in events where margins are razor thin. Her experience at Suzhou will also play a big role in how she approaches Guangzhou. Even though she faced tough opponents and didn't always have things go her way, those matches sharpened her instincts and highlighted the areas she still needs to refine. In sports, sometimes the best preparation comes from recent competition rather than practice. What makes Alex's story so compelling is how quickly she's evolving, not just technically but mentally. At just 20 years old, she's learning the demands of being a professional athlete on a global stage. From handling the pressure of expectations back home to adapting to different conditions and opponents around the world, she's growing into her role with remarkable grace and determination. As the Guangzhou Open approaches, fans can expect to see a confident and hungry Alex Eala step onto the court. She's not here to make up the numbers. She's here to compete. She's here to win. And perhaps most importantly, she's here to do something she hasn't done since Wimbledon: sustain her form across consecutive tournaments and push deeper into the draw. The coming days will reveal a lot about where she stands and where she's headed. But one thing is certain: Alex Eala's journey is just beginning. The Guangzhou Open might be another tournament on paper, but for her, it represents a crucial step toward becoming the player she aspires to be, one who can consistently challenge the best in the world and eventually stand among them as an equal. So as the tournament begins, the tennis world watches closely. Every forehand, every rally, every match will be a chapter in what could be a defining story of her 2025 season. Alex Eala has shown she has the talent. She has shown she has the heart. Now Guangzhou gives her the chance to show that she has the staying power to turn potential into legacy. This is Stefan reporting for Trending Update USA. bringing you full coverage of Alex Eala's campaign at the Guangzhou Open. Stay tuned for match updates, post-match reactions, and exclusive insights as this young star aims to make history once again.